This is a DVD review of a DVD I just received yesterday titled The Bloody Rage of Bigfoot. Now, you may think with a title like that, oh, it's another one of those killer Bigfoot movies. Actually, no, it's not. Actually, the Sasquatch or the Bigfoot depicted in this movie does not commit one single killing throughout the entire movie. The Bloody Rage of Bigfoot, I'm not sure why it's called that, but I guess it sounded good as a title, and James Bach wanted to have that as a title, so that was the title. Born in the fires of hell on a mission of cold-blooded vengeance. Director's Cut Special Edition. Extended and unrated version. The principal characters are a fellow named Roy Knutson, who apparently has had a sighting or two, and has been committed to a sanitarium. And he's also known as Pussy the Clown. Pussy, P-U-S-E, the Clown. He is interviewed in several vignettes where he appears to be being interviewed by a doctor or something like that. There's two interesting female leads, them being witches, them being Satantha and Lucifer. And that being Andrea Hutchison, that was Satantha, and Tina Boyven is Lucifer. Ron Fireisen was Roy Knutson. Everybody pronounce it Knutson. James Bach actually played several roles, or actually one role in the film. He was the cryptozoologist in the film. Anyway, it's actually kind of a fun movie. It kind of dragged a little bit in the third hour. But other than that, it's actually pretty enjoyable. It's a movie that kind of it's very low budget, and the acting's not the greatest in the world. But that's not really the point. You don't really watch a movie for great acting. Not unless you're watching something based on Shakespeare or something like that. I mean, half the people in Hollywood are bad actors. So what? You know, and that's not a slam against the movie. I still think the movie's quite enjoyable. I think it's done more in the spirit of something like The Legend of Boggy Creek. It's shot kind of like a documentary. It's kind of almost like a docudrama, except it doesn't depict actual events. And what we have is we have the occult, witchcraft, things of that nature being involved in this story. And apparently Lucifer and Satantha indulge in a killing spree. And they also apparently have a Sasquatch captured and chained up. And they're attempting to use it to sort of get their way, to kind of take over the world as their goal was. I do not want to spoil much for you. They escape from prison, and then they meet with this fellow Hezekiah, who's kind of almost a satanic type figure. And they also have a friend called Riggy Mortis, who is a member of the occult. And what eventually happens is Knutson and the cryptozoologist, Sebastian Lancer, eventually go to Satantha and Lucifer. The mission is, Knutson thinks that Sasquatch killed his wife 25 years ago, and he's seeking revenge on Sasquatch. So that's what's going on. He's looking for revenge on Sasquatch. I'll say this movie's not for kids. It's very mature. It's a lot of bad language. no nudity. There's no nudity. There's violence and what you might call adult themes, and of course, language. That's about what you've got in store for you if you buy this movie. It's I would say it's about a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I say check it out at least once. Like I say, it does tend to drag during the third hour, but it does come to a fairly satisfying conclusion, and I think James Bach did a really good job on it. As I've said, it's not the best movie in the world, but it's not really the worst. And I actually really have no issues with it. Other than the acting isn't the greatest in the world, but then again, as I said, you really don't watch a movie for the great acting unless you're watching something based on Shakespeare. It's just kind of a mindless, low budget, Z grade movie. But that's the whole point. And it kind of takes its cue from those old Z grade movies of the 70s and 80s. So yeah, I would say check it out. I would say check it out and just turn your brain off for a few hours, pop some popcorn, get your favorite soda, and just veg out and watch this movie. That's the best compliment you can give it. Don't go in expecting too much. Don't go in with where you have to take things seriously. This movie does not take itself seriously, and that's the beauty of it. Most of your Hollywood blockbusters these days, they take themselves so seriously. They forget how to have fun. This movie, you can tell the participants in the movie are having fun. And that's what's important. It's just mindless, dumb entertainment. And that's the point. And that's why it's fun. I do recommend getting it.